Alrighty, we are back. What the fuck? Jesus, that was quick. No time wasted. Homie came in here quick. My guy didn't waste any time. What is up? Welcome back to a 2K22 stream. We got a new man on the roster. His name is Butch. We're going to be showing off what he can do here today. And, you know, we'll do a little bit of lore telling, I guess you could call it, because PTW can be a little confusing. Sid just invited me. I cannot join the party right now. I'm sorry, Sid. I have things I need to do. So, you're obviously first. Yeah. First. I mean, you're Paul. You're always first.
So Diamond is Butch.
Not always, but yes. Diamond is Butch. Not not Pete Dunne. He said this. He was like, the name is Butch, not based off Pete Dunne. He probably had it before Pete Dunne. But yeah, new guy's Butch. So I'll go ahead and show off what he looked like.
YouTube got a new look with the update.
Did it? Not for me. I guess I use a laptop, so I really don't. I can't really tell, but. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll see it. I don't know what it looks like, but I think it maybe look good. Yo, what's up, Sid? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So we're going to take a look at Butch. We're going to see what he can do. Here is the man right here. So I did, like, add two things, but that was it. I didn't change anything really on Butch. But here he is. So the vibe that he wanted to go for, and the vibe that I think I kind of liked. I am very interested in this character. So when you first look at this, the first thing I saw specifically was a Jigsaw type character, like if you know Jigsaw, the movie Saw, whatever.
Pentagon JR.
What?
Hiru, how dare you?
How dare I what? What happened? But yeah, so here is Butch. Now, the only thing that I did was add a necklace, that was it. I just thought it looked cool. If he doesn't like it, I'll take it off, that's fine. But I just did a little bit of overview. So I did that, I thought it looked pretty cool. It looked like simple, but that's the whole point. It's supposed to be simple. You don't have to be flashy to make your character look good, man. All you gotta do is just get to your point, get to your character. It needs to match your character. That's really all you need for gear. It's a mask. Yeah, what did you think it was? So yeah, he wears a mask, which I think is really cool. Reminds me of a Jigsaw type character. And this is like another type of character.
I thought he looked like Pentagon JR.
It's another type of character where it's kind of just sadistic, right? I
love him already.
This hoodie is kind of like, you know, I'll leave it up to him if he likes the hoodie or not. If he doesn't like it, I'll take it off, no problem. But yeah, so he is a sadistic type character. If you want to compare him to the Archangel, you can, but not like the Archangel to where she's annoying, I guess. Not like an annoying sadistic, more just like a sadistic, you know. So it's a cool sadistic rather than like an Archangel annoying sadistic, you know. But I like him. I think it's cool. Like a Jigsaw type vibe, and I'm down to see what goes down. I have booking plans for him already, but I shall not spoil. I shall not spoil. I don't know why I'm saving. I didn't change it. Yo, what's good, Butch? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Cool. So we got the gang here now. We got the gang. We chilling now. Okay, bet. So. What should I call you? Should I call you Butch? Should I call you Smith? Should I call you AV Diamond? What should I call you?
Hero check DM.
Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What did he say to me? Yeah, I tell that to all the new people just to give them a warning. I did the same with Logan. I was like, be very careful. He did not like new people. I tell that to everybody. But the hoodie? Okay, cool. Bet. Awesome. Call me Butch? Okay, cool. I can do that. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd like the hoodie or not. I just kind of stuck it on, and then I was like a test, like, if you don't like anything, I'll take it off, but I didn't really do anything to it. I basically left it the exact same.
Failed, though.
Yeah, Logan, you know, I like Logan as a character. I don't wanna take Logan and put him to a real life person. I'm separating Logan, just like how Gracie is nowhere related to the real life Gracie. I'm doing the same thing with Logan now because he doesn't stop by. So I'm disassociating Logan with the dude in the server. So anyway, what was I looking at? Butch, right? So Butch, I didn't change anything really with your moveset. The only thing I did was actually I don't think I really did anything because the only reason I changed moveset is if somebody else had that move already, like as a finisher or something. That's the only reason I changed a move. So I didn't really have to change anything with you. You're basically the exact same. For your signatures, I kept the standing cutter and your straight jacket DDT like you said, and your finishers the spin kick. Now somebody does have the spin kick as a signature, but I can change it. That's why I didn't change it, is because it doesn't matter. Because I can simply just change it for the other person. I will get to that eventually. The other person is Madison Ivy, who has a signature move, but it's really not a big deal. I can change it. It's no problem. I would rather have a real person have the move than a custom person. So what you see, all these people, I would say around 90% of these people are fully custom. Like you can't, like Albert Bolton, he's not a real dude. There are a few people on the roster like where is he? Bruce Scarlett, who is a real person in the server. You could talk to like who else? I mean, you could talk to Paul, obviously. Sid Daly, who's here. Joseph Seed, Alpha, whatever his name is. I'm not a custom. Yeah, you are. You're right here. Mr. Sid Daly, that's you right there. That's Peter. You can talk to him there. There's a dude named TCT who's also on the server, but he never talked. So I don't know about him. So there are like a ton of people, since not many people joined the premieres. Sadly, they say they would, but they don't.
Real life match, but
because I did a real life match, but well, you know, 50-50ish. But they're also
real life match.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So there also are people in, like, if you see people like Gracie, Flutter in the server or stuff like that, Daniel Garcia.
Like talking to cardboard.
Jesus Christ. If you see like those in the server, those are alt account, by the way. I want to make this very clear. I should probably put this in like the introduction to the server. People in the server like Angelica Lopez, Bon Jacobs, Flutter Byflut, Gracie Lewis, Ian Yo, Kagetsu Kai, list goes on and on. All those people are alt account. So like they aren't, it's somebody else in the server, aka me, playing a character. So what I did, right, because I wanted to make it more interactive back in beginning of year, like halfway through year 2, I think. I wanted to make it more interactive, so I pitched the idea to have like alt account for people to talk to. Like I play a character, you know what I mean? And it's actually gone really well so far, because most of the time I just like fully embrace the character and everybody else just forgets that it's me. So it worked out really well, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what that is, just as a heads up. And you can see here, I mean, there's tons of people in the roster. Basically all of them are custom. There's like a couple that aren't, like Kagetsu and Mayu Iwatani are real people. But most of these are just fully custom. So it's a pretty cool roster. It's a full roster. I'm gonna be making some more space because I only have one roster thought left actually. I'll leave the last one open for community creation downloads, by the way. But at the moment there's only one roster thought left. So I do need to make some space, but I will get to that eventually. So that is the roster for you. I think the next thing we can do, I mean, I don't want to put Butch. I mean, I guess I could put Butch in a match. Not against Paul, because I don't want you to start hating him just because in case he wins. Because I know if somebody beats you in the stream, you start hating them. So I'm not going to do that anymore unless they're, like, not new people. So if I do Butch, I will put him against, like, somebody else. I don't know, anybody, really. I mean, there's tons of people on the roster. I can put him again. But, okay. So the next thing we're going to do here, we introduce Butch. Now, wait, is he still here? I need to make sure he's still here so I'm not just, like, talking to nobody. Because I've done this thing before where I've like told a whole story. Okay, no, he's there. Okay, good. He's a please don't. I love Paul.
PCW overall instead of stream overall.
Because I have a PCW overall instead of stream overall. What do you mean by that? Wait, you have a PCW overall instead of a stream overall? I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. So, Butch, let me do a quick, I guess, lore recap-ish. So I tried explaining this the other night about how it's got like a supernatural undertone to it, but I didn't explain it good at all. But I will try my best now. So let me see how I can do this. So clearly it's focused on wrestling. It is a wrestling company. It is a wrestling series. But I wanted to do this thing because this is only going to be a 5-year series. I could stretch it past 5 years and go for like a season 2, but I haven't decided on that yet since we're only starting year 3. But let's just stick to 5 years for now. It's a 5-year series. So I said, how can I do a 5-year series like with a good ending, with some sort of ending? You know what I mean? So I decided I wanted to go for some sort of supernatural undertone. So it's kind of like, how do I explain? Have y'all heard, what did I just say? Hello?
You said it, you dumbo. The current 8-9 is for the PCW overall, but the 9-0 that I was the stream overall from 2K20 uses.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing PCW overall. Dude, I feel like even if you were like 90, you would still lose to like Benjamin because the stream error is stupid and it does not know what it's doing. Because, you know, Adrian beat Zeus, so that tells you enough. But anyway. Okay, so have any of y'all seen Stranger Things? If so, I think that's the comparison I can make um, about how PCW is. It's kind of a weird comparison, but I think it works.
Paul, stop typing caps.
Nah, bro, we gotta be hype. We gotta be hype here. Everybody typed in caps. We gotta be hype here in the PCW place, person, area. 100%. Gotta be hype. Basically,
I hate Stranger Things.
Why do you hate Stranger Things? What? Why? It does not make any. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so
Okay.
there, yeah, he's hyped. Let's go, baby. Okay, so like how Stranger Things, it is a normal town, right? But before you hear about the upside down or whatever, it's a normal town with that supernatural undertone, right? It's not what I was going for in PCW, but it's a comparison I just thought of. It's like how this is a regular company, like a wrestling company, but it's got this dark undertone to it. It's like you're watching a story play out
Paul
in
hates
5 years,
everything
right?
except from Emmy.
Basically, that's basically true. That's pretty much true. Okay, and me, by the way. Paul loves me. I'm Paul's favorite, probably.
Okay,
Oh,
I
man.
don't hate IT, but they are drawing IT out a bit too much.
Not at all, dude. The 4th season is great. It's some of the best TV I've ever watched, I think. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not exaggerating. It's
That's
amazing.
an honor, Butch.
That's an honor, Butch. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so here's how I can explain it, right? So there are, I think the main undertone. There are 2 blood types, right? Like you know, you have blood type O, blood type A, AB, whatever, right? There are 2 special blood types. They do have an origin, but that hasn't been said yet. It will in the future, but we're not going to get into that. There are 2 special blood types, right? There's something called...
know Paul love you.
Whoa, I'm writing this down. This is going to be a storyline. Paul and Butch love storyline year 3. Perfect. Okay. So, there are 2 different blood types. There's one called blood type Z and blood type X. Now, that is the main undertone of PCW. It's a wrestling company, but there are certain people on this roster, aka the epitome of darkness, that one group that you liked, who are after that blood type Z. Now, blood type Z is... They're basically power hungry. It is like a modified blood type or whatever that's designed to make you super strong, and it's been shown like twice, I believe.
Yeah,
There
shitty
is
people.
yes, exactly. It's the Archangel, the leader of the Epitome of Darkness. There is the Beast, the new enforcer of the Epitome of Darkness. And there is Marco Zamora, the 3rd member of the Epitome of Darkness, kind of like the brain of the Epitome of Darkness. So they all look like normal people, except the Beast, just don't worry about that. But they all look like normal people. It's because they're not going to look like villains, they're going to look like normal people, you know what I mean? Sid, stop screaming.
IAMBACKK.
Welcome back, Sid.
Sorry.
No, it's cool, don't worry, I was kidding. I was kidding. Okay. So, they all want blood type D. It is a strong blood type held by the Bon Jacobs family, right
Oh,
here.
what would you do if I liked the OD? Archangel doesn't look normally.
Well,
My friend called me cause she was upset.
oh, I gotcha. Oh, I mean, Archangel looked normal, just without the face paint she has on. If you take away the face paint, she looked kind of normal. But anyway, so they're after blood type D, which is strong. It gives you
Which I
power,
would
and
shatter you.
all they want is to be power hungry. Is basically what it is. Now, recently it was discovered that there is a counter to blood type D. They're trying to stop the There's a group called Justice that is trying to stop the Epitome of Darkness from getting that blood, because they don't want them to become powerful. They don't want them to... I mean, their goal is basically to just hurt people, you know? That's not very nice.
Archangel looks like a woman. WHO couldn't have kids. Emoji grinning squinting face.
Wait, what was just said? I didn't pop up in chat. Archangel looks like a woman who wouldn't have kids. Why is that so accurate? Wait, why is that actually so accurate? That's messed up, dude. That shouldn't be that accurate. Okay, I hate the Epitome of Darkness. So, Justice consists of a couple members. It consists of Paul Mysterious. Oh, there's Paul with a suit, I guess. Paul, right?
Good.
There is Danielle Garcia. I guess she's kind of like the leader. Like, there really is no leader, but she's kind of like the founder of Justice, I guess. So, Danielle Garcia, the founder of Justice. There is Adrian Lee, who, oh my god, I forgot how different he looks now. I forgot he don't have the Goku hair no more. Adrian Lee, you have Bon Jacob, the main holder of Blood Type Z. It did its bloodline. You know what? That's a good explanation point. Bon Jacob's family, which consists of Tiana Jacobs as well.
Can I be none?
Can I be none? Yeah, you don't have to pick one. That's fine. That's fine. The only reason that's there is if you want to be on one of their side. It's optional. But yeah, so Bon Jacobs, his bloodline, it runs in his bloodline, right? It's not like he stole it. Bon Jacob's bloodline holds it. The Archangel is trying to, the Archangel and her partners are trying to steal the blood of Bon Jacob's family to become powerful. AKA, they're targeting Bon's sister, Tiana Jacobs, another holder of Blood Type Z. That's what they're trying to do at the moment. And they're trying to get Blood Type X, blah, 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 with a couple members. It was Paul, Adrian, Bond, Danielle, Gracie Lewis, right there. I think there's like probably two more. Ted Daly is also part of the Justice team, very recently, as a matter of fact. And there's also Sadie Blood, who's working as a double agent for Justice. What's up, Paul?
Gooby ACKK to
No,
Vinny.
I'm not going back to Vinny. I've shown you. No, dude. Okay, look. So when I was in community creation looking for a clown, I saw it and I was like, this looks better than a creepy clown, right? It looked like a doll. It looked like a scary clown, right?
WTF happened to Vinny?
It looked better, okay? Vinny the Clown, V2. Like, you can't tell me that this looked dope compared to like 2K20 Vinny the Clown, bro. Like, you cannot tell me. But anyway, right.
Hero learned to say epitome of darkness again 4 seconds ago.
Yeah, shut. I'm dyslexic. I'm not, but no mind. Okay. Vinny, no, I knew that was coming, dude. I knew you were gonna say that. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, alright, so there is a counter to Blood Type Z that is stronger than Blood Type Z, but the only problem of this counter, which is called Blood Type X, it might get a little confusing, by the way. The only problem is that Blood Type X can't be used freely like Blood Type Z can. It only acts as a counter to Blood Type Z. So the holder of X can only use it against Z, whereas the holder of Z can use it whenever they want. Hopefully that's not as confusing as that sounded. So they were looking for who held Blood Type X. Now, Sadie Blood, the double agent working for Justice, was in the Epitome of Darkness working as a, double agent, like I said, and got trust added to where she would try to find who had Blood Type X. And eventually they did. They tracked it to where the holder of Blood Type X was the leader of Justice herself, Danielle Garcia. And even Danielle didn't know it, because it runs in a bloodline. It has to be activated. So Danielle had no idea, but now Danielle knows she has Blood Type X. And she has to fight the Epitome of Darkness by herself, essentially. Because Blood Type X can't be distributed like Blood Type Z can. So she really had no choice but to fight the Epitome of Darkness on her own.
Hang on.
Now, if I go over to the creations over here, I'll go over to Danielle for just 1 second.
Flutter is Bond's stepsister.
No!
Laughing.
No. No. See, if actually that kind of wouldn't make sense, but no. That's not what's happening here. But if I go to Danielle, formerly known as Flutter by Flut, she just got her name changed yesterday. If we go to Danielle, I did make an attire for her back in down into year 5, when she's the holder of Blood Type X or whatever. The Blood Type X does this thing where let me take this hoodie off because it's kind of hard to see. Blood Type X does this thing. This is how you can tell someone's the holder of Blood Type X. They have black iris. Is that what it's called? An iris? Black iris with a blue pupil, basically. That's what Blood Type X looks like. Z is the same thing, but it's red, essentially. Basically, just like this. So that is Blood Type X on the left, Blood Type Z on the right. Yeah, it can be very confusing. That's why I didn't want to explain it to tech. And by the way, this is all the basics. I mean, there are tons and tons of like underlying lore, basically. Like, there's tons of side things, but there's no point in explaining it if you choose. If you don't choose either group, then there's no point in explaining it, because it, kind of meant for the people in Justice. But that is the main thing. So the Epitome of Darkness is trying to get Blood Type D to become powerful, stealing it from the Jacobs family, while Justice, led by Danielle Garcia, who just found out she's the holder of Blood Type X, which acts as a counter to Blood Type D,
So
is trying
Blood
to
Type
stop.
X is like House of Black.
It's trying to stop the Epitome of Darkness from getting it. That is basically the story of what's going on right now. So there there is another thing. How the Epitome of Darkness is going to use that blood to become stronger, obviously. And, it's going to get very, very odd in kind of a cool way. When you hold blood type D, it's not a natural made thing, you know what I mean? Or it's man-made, I'll say. That's all I'll say for now. It's a man-made thing, right?
36 persons on the list.
36 people? That's like almost half the roster. This guy is simping for everybody, dude. Wait, what did he say? So Blood Type X is like House of Black. I have no idea, but I will say yes. Cause I have no idea though. Cause I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure it's from AEW, but I have no idea. Anyway. So Blood Type Z can do some very, very strange things. Not only give you power, but it gives you the ability to, well, if you
Boy, I will send you
I
the
will
video.
say if you sacrifice somebody, it acts as a vessel to create something, aka Oni Tatsuna and Zu, basically being fed by sacrifice, led and born by Blood Type Z. So Jesus, man, it's very confusing. It took a lot of world building to get here, but that is the story so far of Blood Type Z and X. That is the underlying story of PCW. So obviously there are different storylines, as in rivalries and championship rivalries, but there's always
House
one
of Black is basically
underlying.
WWE rejects and another dude.
Okay. It's basically. What was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. Wait a minute. Okay, right. Championship rivalries, regular rivalries, June versus Nancy versus Lacey, whatever, all that good stuff. And then there's one underlying storyline, which is everything I just explained. That's been going on since the beginning of year 1, and it's going to go on to year 5. It's not an on-screen rivalry at the moment. Not yet. It is more like a background thing. Kind of like a behind-the-scenes thing that'll eventually reach the limelight, you know what I mean? So it's a very low build, and the reason it hasn't dragged on is because it hasn't necessarily started yet. So that is basically what PCW is. So if you are not a fan of heavily supernatural storyline, it may not be very good because it's probably going to end up being. I still don't know what I want to do for year 5, but we'll get there. But yeah, so it is Archangel. Basically, what it is, the Archangel, for example, is friends with Marco Zamora. They've been friends for, I want to say, a couple years. They knew each other since kid, and they both wanted to do this since kid. Luckily, going to BCW, they were really lucky knowing that Blood Type Z was there. And they both created the group of the Epitome of Darkness, and they're slowly recruiting members such as The Beast and all that good stuff. Why? Oh, I mean, I guess the character makes sense. I don't hate the actual. Actual guy's cool. Actual Marco's a cool guy. But his character, I can understand that. Oh my god, that's Marco saying that. Hey, Marco. I thought it was like Paul saying that. That's Marco. What's up, Marco? Dang, dude.
Nah, that guy sucks.
That timing was beautiful. Malachi Blacksmith and Julia. Oh, Jesus. They look like Jock, bro. What is that? Not bad. Okay. So that is kind of like the current lore of PCW. It's gonna go a lot deeper down the line, but at the moment, for the first 2 years, that is kind of what it's like.
144p.
That is an idea. It's not a good idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. So let's go ahead and how should we do this? We have to. I would say we need to introduce the roster to AV, right? Butch, sorry. We should probably introduce the roster. I guess give overviews of the most important characters, not all 90 of them, maybe just like 10 of them, A little overview.
Do a match with Butch.
I will do that too. Don't worry. Okay. And then I will
so
also
many ideas for the whole thing.
Awesome.
Sid versus Butch H.E.
I'm happy to take any ideas, by the way. So if you got any, drop them in. I'll take them. I'll take them. So I'll go over a couple of the most important people, and not counting like Adrian and stuff. We're going over like the top people in PCW. I guess we'll start off, since 8th is here. We'll start off with Ian Yole down here. Where is he? Where's the boy? Ian Yole, Max Martin, and 8th at the very top. So they are a group in the two brands, Chaos and Velocity. They are a group in Velocity called Insanity, and they recently just basically became the most dominant force in Velocity. So they are a team that hasn't really lost, like, other than Max Martin against the Outlaw, they have not really lost, and they're becoming more dominant basically every week. So Insanity at WrestleMania won all their matches clean and basically solidified themselves. Ian beat basically the best member in maybe PCW. He beat him and became the best himself. So Insanity is a very, very, very scary group. So if you end up going to Velocity, I would watch out for them. The Bon Jacobs, he is the current Chaos Heavyweight Champion, hasn't lost since the week after Extreme Rules back in year 1. So it's been over a year and a half, and he has not lost clean. He had lost to like maybe a roll-up or a count-out, but he had not been pinned clean since over a year and a half. Jacobs is a fan favorite. He is an OG. Everybody likes Bon Jacobs, so I think you'll like him too. He's very cool. Who else is pretty important? Danielle Garcia, of course. Danielle probably, I think Danielle is undeniably the most favorite.
Hero check DMS.
In PCW. Check the hold on one second. Let me see. What have you done this time? What are you doing? Why? Are you sending me Butch in 144p? Bro, that's gonna be an emote or something, dude. Okay. Danielle Garcia, formerly known as Flutter by Flut, probably the #1 fan favorite. I think undeniably the #1 fan favorite in PCW. Basically, the best it gets, essentially. Maybe not the best in skill-wise, but she's definitely top 5. But the best it gets when it comes to personality and just pure goodness.
In sorta although I got released 3 times.
You did, but I'm sure that won't happen again. I'm sure that won't happen again unless you turn racist and shoot 54 people. What? Dude, that was so specific. Look, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, it is an OG as well. I'll count it as an OG. A very sporadic OG, but an OG at that. But yeah, Danielle Garcia, Danielle Batgirl. Elok is man.
So shut.
Nah, he's a former OG. He's been here a long time. He's definitely a former OG. I think he's been here even before year 1 started.
Title soon, don't you worry.
Bon Jacob to lose? Man, I don't know. Bon, I got some plans for Bond in year 3. I can't say anything obviously because of spoiler reasons. Like I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but I got some good plans for Bond in year 3. I think it's gonna be one of the most interesting. I think it's probably gonna be the most interesting storyline Bond Jacobs has been in. So any Bond Jacobs fans out there, prepare for what I got in year 3. Everything is pre-booked. I got storylines ready to go. Anyway, Elok is a very interesting character. He is. I don't really know how to explain it. He's not invulnerable, he's not impossible to beat, but only one person has ever beat him before he reached how good he is right now. So essentially he had not been pinned clean in like a year, and even when he lost that one match, it was by a fluke. So you could essentially call him undefeated with one fluke loss, essentially. So Elok is basically one of the best. Watch out for him. He's on Chaos as well. Gracie Lewis. I don't know which one to go for. I mean, which Gracie do we pick here? I mean, this is... Oh, you know what? This is the old Gracie attire. Hold on. I should probably get rid of this. Gracie doesn't have this attire anymore. Hold on one second. We gotta bring back the Rebel Gracie attire. Okay, she got this gear now. I only bought the purple gear back with for that Gracie promo. Okay, here we go. This is the right Gracie. That's the right version. So Gracie is a very, very complicated character as of late. She was very simple before, but now after WrestleMania, after the images that were shown, I remember you seeing those images of June, of the suspension and all that, and June getting her head essentially cracked open. Yeah, beforehand, Great Thee was pretty easy to explain, but after WrestleMania, it's kind of complicated. So, what I'll say about Great Thee is before WrestleMania, she was up there in fan favoritism with Flutter by Flutter. Essentially one of the best underdogs the roster has ever seen. And, I mean, she's gone through a couple character changes, but all good character changes, you know what I mean?
Yo, hero, can you do party now?
I am currently streaming, sir. I didn't know if you knew I was streaming. Okay. So Great Thee is like... She's basically if you took an innocent girl and then made her go psycho. That's basically what Great Thee is now. She went from winning Royal Rumble from the number one spot and
killed that other girl.
Yes, she is. Yes. She went from being very innocent, very nice, very fan favorite. And then at WrestleMania, she vowed to win back her title and not to disappoint her friends, not to disappoint her family, but she ended up losing clean in the triple threat match. So she took it all out and basically cracked for the first time. She just went wild. And you saw what happened. You saw exactly what happened. So Great Thee is kind of in a state of, I don't know, she's like in the middle. Because she just got out of losing a match, and she also just got out of being an absolute psycho, apparently. The Great Thee is a little hard to explain. I think we have to wait for year 3 to kind of decide where Great Thee is right now, but, you know, for the meantime. Never address me as sir. Address me as I will address you as little man. That's what I'll do. Chill out, little man. Okay, so after Great Thee comes... I wouldn't say June or Nancy. I think they're pretty self-explanatory. They're not like the most important people. Not to say they aren't important, but, you know, we'll skip them. Great Thee, I think, was kind of the lead-in for all of that, so we will skip that. We'll go on to Paul Mysterious since we're here. So, Paul Mysterious, probably the most OG person here. I would say TCT, but he doesn't watch anymore. So, whatever, TCT lied about joining, so it's fine. Anyway. No, dude. Stop. Jesus Christ. So, Paul Mysterious is an OG. He started out as a manager for this guy up here, Jack Maverick. Where is he? Him. And it didn't go well. Jack Maverick was basically mistreating him as a manager. And,
is this Big Boy Paul?
Yes, this is Big Boy Paul. Yes. Yes. And Paul Mysterious turned on him, made his debut at WrestleMania, his first official debut at WrestleMania, did very well in the match. Year 2, he's done a lot of good things.
May sub LMFAOX100.
Jesus Christ, I've gone insane listening to this. So what he did in year 2, he beat Jack Maverick, he got his revenge in a great match. It was a match of the year candidate. He went on to do some good things. He went on to win the Royal Rumble. He went on to win the King of the Ring tournament. And he went on to challenge Kai at WrestleMania, in which he did come up successful, but in a controversial way. He was basically this babyface, a very interesting babyface, because he wasn't like a full face, but his motives were a face, but his attitude wasn't, if that makes sense. He had good intentions, but he just didn't deliver in the way that he thinks he did. Yeah, so he used poison mist, spit it in the face of Kai, and got the win. So right now, Paul is the Universal Champion. He just won the title, walking out of night 2. I missed him in the eyes. Yeah, he did. He just walked out of WrestleMania as the Universal Champion. So good for Paul. Good for Paul, man. He just got his first single title. So, who is next? We just went over Great Thee. I'm gonna skip myself.
I am sorry, Paul, but the title's gonna be mine.
Whoa! We jumping the gun already. My goodness. I went over there with Ian.
Take it off you.
Jack. I can skip all these people. Kagetsu, man. Okay. So, you probably don't know Kagetsu, but this is a real person over in the Stardom. It is a company over in Japan. Kagetsu was a Stardom superstar. She retired at the age of, I want to say 27? I think she retired at 27. A legend over in the Stardom.
I just defeated one of the best, no hate, but you stand no chance.
Oh god, it's gonna get real in here, bro. Good lord. Yeah, Kagetsu was one of the best in the world. Very underrated. But Kagetsu retired at the age of 27. But Kagetsu came back into PCW this time.
I watched Kagetsu hang Mayu earlier.
Bro, yeah, you seen that? It's from the barricade, or not the barricade.
Almost still like you, my friend.
It was yeah, from like the entrance, the entrance to the theating, yeah, bro. Kagetsu's a fucking beat. So yeah, that was Kagetsu in the third, but Kagetsu in PTW. Now listen to me very clear when I say this. Kagetsu has not reached her full potential. If you have seen Stardom Kagetsu, I would hope that you watched the videos that I posted. If not, then there's no reason for me posting them. But I would hope you did watch some Kagetsu videos that I posted. Anybody here? You know that Kagetsu was an absolute monster in the Stardom. She was a heel in the Stardom. Very, very big heel. Coming to PCW, she kind of changed her ways. She wasn't as dominant. She wasn't as vicious. She was kind of not normal, but she wasn't the same. Even in year 2, she got a lot better. She won the Royal Rumble. She went on to challenge the Archangel and beat her at King of the Ring. But eventually was cheated out of wins the 2 weeks before WrestleMania and at WrestleMania. So Kagetsu should be the Intergalactic Champion, aka Unified, Universal, and Intercontinental Champion, but was cheated out of 2 wins. So Kagetsu right now is not at Stardom potential. If I had to rank by skill, it'd be Stardom Kagetsu, year 2 Kagetsu, year 1 Kagetsu. So Kagetsu's slowly getting better, but she is not as good as Stardom Kagetsu. It's going to be very complicated, but I'd say Kagetsu probably has... I don't know where to rank Gracie, but at the moment, Kagetsu probably will have the best character development in BTW. Gracie maybe too. I don't know. They're kind of equal. But anyway... Moving on, Kai, we can probably skip over him. He is pretty important, but I don't have a lot to say. He's just very, very good. Went from Velocity to Chaos, won the Universal Championship, lost it to Paul. We will move on to... We can get Madison. Madison is just... She's like part of the epitome of dark, but not part of the blood type Z. Just kind of partners with the Archangel, and that's about it. We could skip over Mayu Iwatani since she hasn't really made her debut yet. Nancy Nevaeh. Nevaeh Lee Hanna is... I don't know how to explain Nevaeh Lee Hanna. Nevaeh is kind of like... How do I do this? So, Nevaeh right now is probably like second to the Archangel in levels of skill. Archangel is the best, essentially. Or second best behind Kagetsu. So it's like Kagetsu, Archangel, Nevaeh. Those are like the 3 best in the company. Now, Nevaeh Lee Hanna has done some very controversial things in year 2, mostly sneaking out of losing the title against Sadie Blood. So it's kind of controversial whether she is number 3 or not. But she won at WrestleMania, so it's kind of just sticking to how it is right now. But Nevaeh is a very, very strange character, but one that hasn't been pinned clean since the beginning of year 1. She probably had the longest undefeated streak in PCW history right now. I think I'm right about that. I'm pretty sure she had the longest without being pinned clean in PCW history. Maybe, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. But moving on, we went over Paul Mysterious already. Raphael, we can probably skip over. Yokozu, man, dude. Yokozu's pretty important. Yokozu is a Velocity superstar who was undefeated forever. He was undefeated since his debut. He had, I believe it was around 230 days, maybe 250 days undefeated. And that's like a year and a half, a little over a year and a half, right? Of undefeated. So he had never lost a match.
Face of PCW along with Flutter.
Yeah. He's the face of Velocity, I would say. Not PCW, but the face of Velocity. Mostly not the face of PCW because he's done a lot, but he hasn't done stuff on the level of like people like PTT or you, or he was kind of absent here and there, but he's definitely the face of Velocity. He lost his first ever match at what was it, Takeover? Oh, I don't remember what Takeover it was, but he lost his first ever match, but it wasn't clean. It was by low blow and a couple finishers. Lost to Eighth, one of the members of Insanity. So it wasn't a clean loss. So he technically has still not been pinned clean until WrestleMania Night 1. I believe it was Night 1. WrestleMania Night 1, where Ian Yo, the leader of Insanity, was the first person to ever beat Yokozu clean from a 2-year undefeated streak. And the torch was passed. Yokozu was the best and passed on the torch to Ian Yo, and now it is Ian's turn to be the best. What Yokozu will do next, we don't know, but stay in tune for that. Who is next? Who else is pretty important? We'll skip over TCT. Archangel is the daughter of The Undertaker. It should be pretty obvious by looking at her. She's probably she's 100,000% the most hated person in PCW history. Stream version, regular version, any of that, Archangel is atrocious. She's ended a couple careers, as a matter of fact. Ended 2 careers, I believe, Christina May and Sarah Ace, and more to come. Sarah Ace we don't really care about, but you know, a stat is a stat. She tried to injure and end the career of Danielle Garcia, which didn't work. Danielle was able to escape. She did the same thing with Kagetsu. Kagetsu was able to escape. So Kagetsu, or Archangel, is essentially, if you were to take every bad trait from every person in the United States and put them into one person, that's the Archangel. Annoying, obnoxious, but the only problem is that she had skills to back it up, which really sucked. But Archangel, nobody likes the Archangel. Nobody likes the Archangel. Yumiko Lee is the fiance of Paul Mysterious. Not necessarily like important, but for that reason, she's the fiance of Paul Mysterious. So that is essentially all the most important people. There are plenty of other people who are worthy mentioning, but if we're sticking to the top people, that is who we got. I hope I didn't miss one. But that's PCW for you, man. That's PCW for me. I probably didn't explain it the best. I think it's easier to explain by storytelling in matches, but for the most part, that's what it is. So let's go ahead and get in their matches. Now, quick disclaimer: this is not PCW. This is just a stream version. I put bots against each other when I do streams, but when I do,
I understand a lot more than I did.
Yeah, it can be pretty complicated, but I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. Hey, also, thank you for giving us a chance, by the way, man. There are so many people who join PCW to just not talk, and then they leave eventually for no reason. Like, they join, they're like, oh, I liked it. This is... Yeah, what's up, Kane? Welcome. They join, and then they're like, oh, this place looks cool. I can't wait to get into it.
Connor.
But then they just leave out of nowhere, like a couple days later. They don't talk, they just leave. And it's really, like, demoralizing because... It's really demoralizing because... we think we're probably doing something wrong. We know we're not, but like a lot of people join and then they end up leaving without even giving it a chance, and it's like really, really sucky. So I appreciate you giving us a chance, man. Very, very much. So we're gonna go ahead and throw Butch in a match. I think I finished. I think I did move stuff. I don't think you really have anything else to change. So we're gonna throw Butch here.
I'm honestly trying to find somewhere I enjoy and has hard-working owners, admins, and even community in PCW is that.
Hey, well, we're glad for that, man. We're really, really glad for that. We appreciate it. Yeah, I would say when PCW does come back. Sure, I'm down. Yeah, that's fine. When PCW does come back for year 3, the schedule is usually... How do I explain the schedule? It's like... What we do is we do a streak of videos. So there are 3 weeks of each show, Chaos and Velocity. So it's like Chaos Week 1, Velocity Week 1, Chaos Week 2, Velocity Week 2, Chaos Week 3, Velocity Week 3, and then there's a pay-per-view. And then it goes again for 27 weeks across the whole year. That is what it's like. Number 1. Number 2, we usually do it in a streak to where we do all 8 daily, and then there's like maybe a week break, and then 8 more, week break, 8 more, so on and so forth, until we reach the end of the year. That is what PCW is like. There's also a Velocity pay-per-view in the middle, so it's like week 1, week 2, Velocity pay-per-view, week 3, big pay-per-view. That's basically what it's like. So that is the easiest way to do it, and it's the way that I found it most comfortable to do. Okay, so who would you like to go against? I mean, there are a lot of people to pick from, so I will let you choose. Who would you like to go against, if anybody caught your eye? Because they're funny. Don't worry about the baby, okay? The baby or Conor McGregor, don't worry about this, alright? Just
is Velocity
don't worry
like
about that.
NXT? Or is it like SmackDown and Raw?
Yeah, Velocity is more like NXT. Very, very reminiscent of NXT. We like to keep it kind of original. Basically what we do for characters and stuff is we like to something I like to personally do is if there's like a WWE superstar that got horribly ruined and then just like released or something, I like to make a character kind of reminiscent of that person and then rebuild them kind of. Like for example, the Beast. I mean, you can clearly see the similarity. I made the Beast kind of after Bray Wyatt got released.
It's me who I can beat, haha.
Okay. Kind of fits. It kind of this is like right after Bray Wyatt got released and stuff. So I was like, I want to give justice to Bray Wyatt. So I kind of remade him, but it's gonna be like own storyline. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm gonna be mirroring Bray Wyatt. It's just I'm kind of taking the character and I'm tweaking it a little bit and not burying the character. That's something I like to do. Same with the shows like Velocity Chaos and such. Okay. Who would you be able to be? We need to pick somebody interesting. The first person that came to mind was Ace, but I don't know. I don't know. Not Logan Freeman. I think we're gonna maybe throw you against Ace. That might be a good matchup. Or we can do. Yeah, I think Ace is a good choice. Or we can do Sid Daly, but yeah, let's go. Let's do Sid Daly. I haven't tested Sid Daly out yet, but let's test out Sid Daly. Why not? We'll put Entrance in one too. Arena. Let's do like. Shoot. Let me see. Why don't we do? What's a good arena we can do? Let's do like. Fucking. I don't know. We'll just do Chaos
Arena.
Was the
sexual chocolate in your superstars?
Stop that. Roden? Yeah, bro. 100%. Bro, it does kind of look like him. It does. Dude, nobody has made that comparison yet, and I wish nobody ever did. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's do it. Butch versus Sid Daly. Sid Daly is the person in the stream. He was Joseph Seed, Alpha Sapphire. Him, that is Sid Daly. Alright, let's do it.
Bro, that looks like sexual chocolate.
No shot. Let me look this up. Hold on.
Big sexy.
Let me look this up. I hope nobody checked my what you call it, history, because then they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, what are you looking up? Like, bro, it's wrestling, bro. Okay, it's a shirt. I want WWE. Stop.
Butch, WWE. If you win this.
Oh my god, it kind of does. Oh yeah, with the braids on the side. No. Oh god, wait. No, I have to throw shots. That's bad. Okay, we're moving on. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Butch, if you would. I have a great opportunity.
I have a great opportunity. In going to, don't worry.
Okay, so heads up, by the way. In the official PTW, like year 1, year 2, we don't do bot versus bot. It's all scripted. Like I pick who's gonna win. I pick what's gonna happen in the match.
Love the confidence.
So this stream right here is just bot versus bot. This is not canon. This is just for fun, essentially. There you go.
What opportunities?
Bum 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 bum.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Campbell from Sanford, North Carolina, weighing in at 214 pounds. Butch!
Oh, I didn't even realize the name was there. That's dope. I didn't know they had that in the name. Awesome.
Did we change the entrance?
Oh yeah, the only reason I changed it to Mace was because Flapjack was already the only reason I changed it to Mace was because Flapjack was already taken by Ace. But I picked the closest thing to it, which was Mace. Hopefully you don't mind. If you do, I can figure something out. Yeah, it's very cool. I think it fits the character, you know? I didn't want to go too far to give you like fucking Disco Inferno or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you like it? Okay, bet. Awesome. Alright, here comes the Daily. Here comes the man with the... Oh my god, I keep forgetting Paul's in the background, dude. Sid Daly. He's got the default music right now. Good lord.
And his opponent from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 235 pounds.
I only picked Slapjack's one because I love Slapjack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Flapjack is cool. He's Shane Thorne in there. Wait, did they release Flapjack? Did they release them? I actually don't even remember. I'm gonna look it up. Did Flapjack get released?
He looks like a Viking Raider.
Oh my god, he kind of does. I didn't even think about that at first. He looked cool though. They nearly had bad gear before, but now he look cool. Oh, he was released. Oh man. Poor Shane Thorne. Crocodile Dundee? Crocodile Dundee? What is it? What is that? I can't even spell. Crocodile. What did I put? Dundee. Here we go. What is it? Oh, it's a movie? Wait, what? Oh god. It's like a cowboy. Okay. Alright, the Daily and Butch, let's get it. So, I think one thing I do want to point out as well is when I do matches for PCW, I like to split it up. So, like, I'll show you what I do. Right? Let me switch over for just 1 second. I'll play the Butch for a second. So what I do is, I have all these off, by the way, so it looks as realistic as possible. So I basically play the match as one person, and I switch between people throughout the match. Ah, God. Okay, I gotta learn how. Dude, I'm so bad at reversing ground moves, though. Okay, so yeah, I basically play as the match. So I'm like, you know, playing at it, and I'm doing different things, whatever. I guess I'll try to get him to do something back. I'll try to like pin him or something, so he'll go up and down. I'll go for a cover, and then once I go for a cover, I like to go out and then just cancel it so that the pin count doesn't come up. So 1, and then he kicked out. If he doesn't kick out, I will force the kick out by pressing a D-pad button. Mainly what I do. So I kind of switch between characters. So like if I want to switch to Sid Daly and make him get them off in, I will switch over, and then I will go to Sid Daly, and I will do all this. And this is all cut out, by the way. Every time I go to the pause menu, I cut this part out. So it's kind of like one long going, it looked like one long going clip, essentially. That's what I do. So like we'll go for Sid, we'll go for a roll up, cover. So see, if I didn't, you'll see that cancel button.
Cancel buttons.
Okay, for like a split second though, or if I messed up, okay? Alright, bro, I can't be perfect. So roll up, I'll kick it out 1, and then he goes back, and then once he kicked out, I'll go back, and I'll play somebody. That is basically what I like doing in matches. It's what I've always done. What the? Oh wait, I'm playing as Butch or something. Oh my god. Forgot about that. Okay, so he just hit his signature. I don't want him to go for the cover, so I'm going to switch to Sid Daly, and I'm going to keep the offense going. So like, let's say, oh, I want Sid to hit his finisher, but I want Butch to kick out. So I'm going to go to Sid, and I'll make him hit his finisher here. Okay, never mind. Butch is the best in the world. My goodness gracious. Ah! Okay. Fair enough. Okay, Butch is hitting his finisher. So now he's going for the cover, right? I'll switch out. He'll go for the count. He'll go, let's see, 1, 2, and if I want him to kick out, I'll switch to Butch, and then I'll press like the down D-pad, and then he'll kick out. Is essentially what I do. So that is how I record these things. Just a little heads up, so you know how it works. So it's not like it's bot versus bot. It is. I try to make it as fluent as possible. Okay, here we go. So now we get to the actual match. Let's get the thing. So Butch and Sid Daly. I don't know if I should commentate. I guess I don't have any commentary to do since I haven't done UFC. It's definitely not going to be as good as PCW commentary because I'm kind of just chilling right now. I'm kind of being casual, but I'm down. From the top rope and elbow. Homie, wow.
Win this.
2K22 targeting going wild. The Daly now crossing that throat, and a knee drop right to the back, crushing him between his knee and his back. On the 3-1 coming through, looking for a leg drop. Butch able to move out of the way. That was a kick right to the front, putting the Daly right back down. With the Daly right back up. Wow! Spinning around. A DDT to catch Butch off guard. Good start for Sid Daly, trying to do everything he can to turn it around in his own favor. Sid Daly now got him on full away slam. The back of Butch getting crushed against the mat, but able to find some offense. Getting back the other way, Sid Daly in trouble. Looking for a moonsault. Not going to happen. It's Sid Daly. Able to get back to his feet just in time. Targeting the leg. Now raining an elbow down. Pounding on the knee. Trying to take on the mobility of Butch as much as he can. Daly now at the rope, throwing it through with Paul Mysterious in its corner, by the way. Something you should mention, Paul Mysterious getting a short little alliance with Sid Daly over the couple weeks. Or Butch, I should say. Excuse me. The Daly now, left hand winding up and right across the skull. Auto put Butch out of commission for a while. A stomp right to the arm to Daly, trying to target the limbs of Butch. Maybe try to wear down that arm offense that he has to use for a lot of his moves. Daly a double arm lock, throwing him across the ring. Daly with the power, kind of unexpected against somebody like Butch running through for a cold line. The Daly beautiful dodge, but Butch able to get back the other way. Raining down right hand and a gut kick. Butch trying to find his way back into this match. Into the corner, Butch now got the Daly position, a kick right to the midsection, another kick, Daly turns it around in his own favor. Sid now looking for a strike against the corner, not going to happen, as Butch able to move out of the way, a headbutt right to the skull, beautifully done by Butch. He knows how to make his opponent hurt a standing cutter. Then Daly goes down the cover by Butch, trying to win the match with the standing cutter move. And a kick out at 2. Daly stays alive. Very, very close call, but it was not enough to put down the warrior of Sid Daly. Butch though got him in a bad way. We could see an end coming up soon. Butch got him up. And a spinning kick right there. Let's go. The cover by Butch. Trying to win the match. Is it enough to keep Sid Daly down? No! Somehow, Sid Daly remains alive. Nobody even knows how. Looking for a moonsault, but Sid Daly somehow back to his feet. Able to get through on Butch, looking for a super kick. Not going to happen. Beautiful counter by Butch, but Daly right back to his feet. Sid now got him in a position where he doesn't want to be. Daly got him up in a power bomb position. What's the plan now? Sid Daly trying to maybe put him on the top rope, but Butch able to get out of it from a power bomb position. On the 3-1 now, Daly caught off guard. And a DDT right off the move on a beautiful move. Showing off somebody athleticism. Booth, what the f did I just say? Looking for a cutter, not going to happen though. Sid Daly countered with a power slam. Daly finding ways to stay alive in this match. Super kick to that goal. Bad place for Butch to be. German suplex off the super kick. Daly now into the cover. Hook the leg. Is it enough to pull Butch away? A count of 1. A count of 2. And a kick out by Butch. The math superstar able to stay alive once more. Sid Daly still finding that offense. Still could be looking for the end of this match. Still howling for the door. Daly now got pushed in a bad way, dropping it right on the top turnbuckle. Sid Daly, beautiful creativity on the part of this guy, but turn around, Butch able to find the counter, a kick right to the back. But that clothesline blocked by Sid Daly. Whoa, whoa, whoa! On the springboard, and beautifully done. A drop kick right to the goal. The speed on that was insane. Oh God! Powerbomb, turn it around, final flash. Sid Daly, the cover. But Roby, look at that. The ring awareness from Butch. Daly can't believe it, but it is what it is. You got to keep it going. Butch was able to get his hand on the rope. Bad place for Sid Daly to be. Daly double on left, throwing him across the ring once again. Sid Daly, setting up again, trying to right the wrong he had before. But better watch out. Daly from behind, looking for a finisher. Not going to happen though. Turn around once again. Butch from behind instead, a right hand right to the back. Sid Daly in trouble. Butch now from behind. Cobra clutch into a backbreaker. Another cover by Butch. Is it enough to put Sid Daly away? A count of 1. Daly going to power out at 1. Tugging in the back, but somehow Sid Daly finds a way to counter out at 1, but a bad way. Sid Daly got to avoid it. Spinning kick to the skull. Daly goes down. Oh my God, no way. Look at Butch. Look at Butch. He's got his feet on the ropes. No! Sid Daly again? Are you kidding me? This guy's insane. Another standing cutter though. Butch finds again. Looking for a spinning kick. Somehow he's back to his feet. Super kick by Sid Daly. The German suplex. They got him again. What is happening? It's just back and forth. Who's gonna get the better of who? The counter by Sid Daly. No! Butch again. Bro, wait. Genuinely, why are the bots putting on a good match? This usually doesn't happen. The bots are usually trash at this, dude. I know, right? What is happening? This is insane. Daly got him in a powerbomb position. Then could be a bad way. Looking for the powerbomb into the final flash. But again, a counter by Butch. A cover by Butch. Trying to sneak a little win off a counter. No! Daly once again gets down at 2, but trying to find a way to keep his offense going, trying to target the arm of Sid Daly, working down the limb, stomping her right on the shoulder. Whatever it takes, and Butch once again could be looking for the calling. Butch with a spin kick to the skull. The counter by Butch. No rope break, nowhere to go. Butch with the win. Dude, why was that actually a good AI? Maybe I should have thought the AI tried it now, dude. I should have let the AI play the matches for me. That was insane.
Yes.
So, that commentary was not as good. Usually, usually I'm a little more hype, but because it's a stream, I'm trying not to waste my energy too much. So that was like mediocre commentary. So, don't, that's not what it's gonna be like forever. So just, that's about the worst it can get. So don't worry about that. But anyway. That was nice. Okay, so I'm liking the move then. I do. Butch is good. I like him. I really do like him. See, it's very simple, but that's all you need sometimes. Sometimes you just need to be simple. And you don't have to put fancy clothes on or flashy gear. You don't have to have this insane mask, this insane hair. All you gotta do is play off your character. If your character is gritty, make his gear gritty. That's all you need. That's what you gotta do. And I like it. So that is Butch's debut
is probably
match.
the first new person I like.
Nah, Cap, you were thimping for Omen when you first saw Omen, bro. You were thimping for Omen prison gear. That is a lie, dude. you like a couple new people. Hero mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Perfect. Oh yeah, true. All right. Yeah, that's definitely the first new birth in Paul. Like the only reason Paul hates some other new people is because they don't join the streams.
Okay, Butch is the first real person I like.
Okay, alright, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, like for Logan Freeman, this guy right here, I like Logan Freeman a lot. Paul doesn't because he keeps associating it with his real life person, which you shouldn't do in the world of wrestling, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I like Logan Freeman. Paul does not, because Logan doesn't join the stream. I think that's probably the only other person. The other person... I mean, yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, Butch, welcome to the roster. Welcome to PCW. What a stream debut. Now, the PCW debut is going to be a lot different because you're probably not going to be going against Sid daily. But for just to see what your AI can do, that's pretty good. That's a good start. So, let's see what we can do next. Now,
okay,
another thing that I want to test.
Something and I won't get mad.
Okay, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Something and I won't get. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh my God.
Butch, do you want to fight TV Universal Champion?
Oh. That's an interesting challenge.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, for the sake of this match, let me whoa. Let me put. Nope. Not even going. What am I doing, dude? Okay. Wow.